morning. It's a Monday morning. It's so cold outside. It's about to be even colder tomorrow. Thankfully, I don't have to run until Wednesday. So we'll see what Wednesday brings. I thought I would do a week of workouts slash week in my life. I'm balancing my half marathon training with my gym workouts and then like also still having rest days. And I just feel like it would be interesting to share like a full week. It is actually 10 a.m. because we went to sleep really late last night. Also, super side note, and you can skip over this if you don't care, but look at my sourdough starter. Don't ask me why I have 2 jars. I just kind of ended up with 2 jars. Last night, it ended up almost going above, like over. Ooh. So it's very much active. I want to do the float test real quick to see how like active it is, and if it floats on water, it means I'll be able to make bread. So let's try. This has been a very fun project for me. It smells so good now. It actually smells like sourdough bread. Before, like first couple days, this smells really bad. But if you don't know what this is like what makes sourdough sourdough. Let's see, I'm gonna take a little spoon here. And it floats! Babe, look. Like, I'm not ready to bake yet, so I might just have to feed it again. I have to look this up. Okay, I just got ready for the day, showered, got dressed. I'm making my post-workout concoction, which is half of a packet of Element electrolytes, and then I do a full scoop of creatine. This is the one that I like from Thorne. I like to combine the two because for some reason, even though it's flavorless, to me it still has like a grainy, muted flavor of nothingness that kind of makes me nauseous a little bit. I do actually like, especially now that I've increased how much I'm running. I'm only running twice a week. That's as much as I'm gonna do because I don't wanna go like too crazy. I don't want running to take over my life. 1 long run and 1 short, easy run during the week. And then I'm lifting weights 3 times a week. So then I also have 2 rest days, which I think is the perfect formula for me. I'm gonna make lunch. Anyway, it's gonna be brunch because I don't have a legit breakfast, so we need to get in that food and that fuel. I overcooked the steak a little bit. to. It's a different day. I just love this fleece so much. I was talking to Yoni yesterday. I need to name my sourdough because that's what everybody does. And I keep thinking that I want to name her Florence because I've always loved that name. But I don't think I'm ever going to use it for my future children. She had a good time last night. She went over a good amount. She's very active. I think I might have to go buy flour if I want to actually bake bread today. Even though the whole process, we wouldn't be baking bread until tomorrow. But I'm planning to just be at home because I have work to do. We have to record the podcast and it's insanely cold outside and have no reason to go anywhere except to go get flour for my bread. No, that's how it manifested. Maybe it is about something. We're outside. It's cold, but it's not as cold as I expected it to be, but it's so nice to just like step outside when it's cold sometimes. I am thoroughly enjoying this very refreshing air and breeze. Even though I'm just thinking on my run tomorrow, I'm gonna have to like cover my face somehow. It's gonna be cold. Can you see my breath? This is your reminder that if you've been cooped up at home, like I have the last few days, just go for that 5-minute walk, 10-minute walk, bundle up. You're gonna feel so good just stepping outside for a little bit. Now, I can say I went outside. We are going outside at least once, even if it's cold, okay? So my starter just, guys, this whole video is becoming a video about me making my first sourdough loaf. The sourdough peaked and then it went down a little bit, which is not ideal. I should have made this like when it was at the top, but I'm still gonna make it because I don't have the patience and it's okay. I'm just gonna put it together. I'm following a random recipe and then I'm just gonna try a bunch of different recipes and see like what I like, and then I'll let you guys know what comes out of it. But I'm gonna get started on this. It's just mixing sourdough with water, flour, and then I let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then we add salt, and then we knead it, and then I think we let it sit for another while, and then we do some stretch and folds and things. Just kind of like now I'll have to be at home, and I wasn't planning on going anywhere. We won't have bread until tomorrow. Like having warm, fresh bread is gonna be a different ballgame. So let's do this. Okay, hey guys, updating you. This is my outfit change for the podcast. We set up the podcast, all of the equipment, the lighting, everything. Also, Florence is right here. She is getting there, but I have to. Yeah, I named her Florence.
Who's Florence?
My sourdough.
Wow, you didn't even tell me that.
I just did. Yeah, so Flo is right here.
Oh my god, Flo.
I need to actually do one more set of stretch and folds before we start recording. And I'm just gonna keep doing stretch and folds every 30 minutes or hour until it has like the right consistency, and then we'll shape it into a loaf and then put it in the banneton and then put it in the fridge overnight. It's not that hard, honestly. It's just kind of like you have to be at home when you do this. So if you have a regular job, this is definitely one of those things you can only do on the weekend. Or if you work from home, it's 6:30 p.m. We have to record the podcast. We have to record 2 episodes. We're gonna try to keep each one at 30 minutes so it can be done in about an hour, hour and a half. And then I can go get my workout in, Can't say I feel like it, but at least it's an upper body workout, which I prefer.
I think I'm gonna. Whoa, what are you laughing at?
No, but you're...
Here's your favorite gal. Here's your favorite gal.
Oh man. If you want to listen to the episodes, you know where to find them. They are linked down below. If you never listened to the podcast, I don't know what you've been doing.
Like, what are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? Put the camera on real quick. If you're subscribed to Alia, why are you not subscribed to the Wilson Juice podcast?
The way you can still see me, so I'm like...
I didn't realize that camera wide, right?
This camera's so wide. It's hilarious, yo.
You didn't notice that first?
No, like I was just putting it on you, but then I'm just in the side, like, and I'm like warped like this.
I would have said it's actually loose.
Well, anyways, go listen to the podcast. We have a good episode, and then we also have Patreon of extra episodes. So there's always that, you know. This is not all I do. I'm also a podcaster. Okay, professional podcaster. Okay, bye. I just made dinner. Got some chicken and a fennel salad with some greens and stuff. I did not go to the gym today because we ended up working on the podcast and we were done around 9.
Good ass episodes.
Good episodes, got them done, but it kind of always takes a little bit longer than we wanted to. I just was like, it's 9 p.m. I'm not about to go to the gym and then come home and then shower and then make dinner and then go to bed. I'm already eating dinner at like almost 11 p.m., which is not ideal because I also want to go to bed and get a good night's sleep. We have a run tomorrow. We will do that 100%, even though it is going to be insanely cold. And that in itself is going to be, yo, you good back there?
Sorry.
And that in itself is going to be a little bit of a challenge. You know, life happens. Didn't work out today when I was supposed to. It's all good. There's always tomorrow. So.
Wise words.
Been in this bowl for a while. Oh. Good morning from me and my coffee that is perfection. Here she is. The Dutch oven has been preheating. I'm going to score it. I need to also buy a lamb, which is like what people use to, like, you know, cut the top so then it opens with the ear. Drop an ice cube. Just gonna be in there for 20 minutes. I don't know if I've ever been so proud of like a cooking, baking project. This, making sourdough bread, I don't know why it's so rewarding. I'm a little bit obsessed, if you can't tell. Are you guys ready? Wow. Let me show you. Look at how beautiful. Has the little bubbles. It's nice and shiny.
Is that what you want?
Look at that, yeah.
Well, let me know if I can taste it. Oh my god.
Wow, this is like legit bread.
This is perfect.
This is I'm in shock because I did not think it was gonna go right.
Oh my, it has like that sourness too.
Closer look. I need this run right now more than ever because I just spent so much time doing and redoing and re-recording this voiceover for an Instagram video. And then the Instagram app just glitched and I lost all the work that I did. I started doing it again, it glitches again, and then it loses my footage. It's just gone. It's just like a blank. So I decided I'm gonna take a break from that. I told myself like I'm not going on my run until I finish this video and post it because I've been meaning to post this and it's just been like other things that had priority. I wanted to tell you guys basically how I have my running plan. I'm using the app Runna, R-U-N-N-A. Basically build your own program. Say I'm running the United Half Marathon. I want to run it in X amount of weeks. I chose I think 9 or 10 weeks. And I want to run twice or 3 times or 4 times a week. You can choose how much you want. And then based on a bunch of answers that you give the app, it will build a program for you that will include advice. It will include the pace you should run at based on your pace. So it's not like just a general one. I know exactly that today I have a run and it is a 4.5 mile easy run. And then on Friday, I have a 6 mile progressive long run. And you can use this from your phone directly, or I have my Apple Watch that I run with and I only pretty much use it like whenever I do a workout because I like to log it in my Strava. For someone that is new and even for someone that just like wants to be told what to do, which is so me, which is why I have like a running plan that someone or an app made for me. And then I have like my workout plan that my trainer gives me. This is not sponsored in any way. I just wanted to let you guys know, since this is supposed to be more focused on working out, even though, as I said, this video has become about sourdough somehow. A lot of people were asking about what I use for my gym workouts. Those are from a trainer that I found on Instagram. She basically makes workouts for her clients through an app, and I just get the workouts and I do them. Some recommendations, because you guys were asking me like, where can I find these types of workouts? There's an app called Move With Us. Their hybrid program, which is made by this content creator. Her name is like Annabelle something on Instagram. I loved that program. It was kind of my introduction to this style of working out. And there's also another one that's called Home Bodies. I used to do those workouts during COVID all the time when I was still living with my parents, and we would all do them together. It's very much kind of the same style, like functional training workouts. Anyways, I've been blabbering on forever because I'm procrastinating this run. I'm not gonna stop talking because I'm gonna also tell you what I'm wearing, because a lot of you are asking me what are my cold running favorites. So I'm currently wearing the Bandit winter running leggings. This is a Lululemon long sleeve, like the basic ones that you can find. I always get mine in the race length because I have a really short torso, so the other ones are super long. This is also a Lululemon winter running jacket. I don't think they make this exact style anymore. This is a Patagonia knit headband. It's like super thick. Socks are from Hoka. They're actually really good. My running shoes are Asics Gel Nimbus. These running gloves are from Bandit as well. Key to winter running is to have as little skin exposed as possible. Make sure your ankles are covered. Make sure that like everything is tucked in. Your neck is covered, your ears, your hands, and you'll be pretty much good. Let's head out on this run and get it over with. Thursday is normally my rest day, but because I took a rest day on Tuesday, I'm switching them around. Like, you can move things around. It's not that serious. As long as you just, you know, like stay consistent with the amount of time you spend working out or the amount of time and distance you spend running or whatever the sport is that you enjoy. If you miss some, like it's really not that serious. Like, I'm not an athlete. I'm not trying to like win anything. My gym workout today that I was supposed to do on Tuesday is an upper body workout, which I'm so happy about because I just prefer working out upper body. It's so much more fun. Everything that I'm sharing and everything that I'm doing and the way that I work out and knowing about fitness at the level that I do, it's all simply because I've done research, I've informed myself, I've tried so many different kinds of working out. When I was dancing, I was working out a lot, and it was interesting because I was also kind of told all the time that I shouldn't lift weights because as a girl, like, you don't want to have a lot of muscles, and as a ballet dancer, you want to stay as small as possible. And for me, working out oftentimes kind of feels a little bit like a, how do I even say this in English? It kind of feels like a rejection of this traditional, socially created expectation of what women should look like and what women should be doing. For so much of my life when I was dancing, that was the idea of a woman that was projected to me, to be as small as possible, as lean as possible, not look strong. I was always told, like, make sure you don't lift weights, do as much cardio as possible, like all these things. For me, in a way, every single time I work out and every single time I lift weights is kind of an act of rebellion against all of these norms and ideas and restrictions. There's like a little bit of a deeper purpose behind why it's so important for me to like lift weights and not be scared of lifting heavier weights because I'm gonna bulk up or I'm gonna like be too muscular or whatever. Those are all things that I personally disagree with. I think it's so important to feel liberated for all of these ideas and all these things as a woman of what you should be doing, what you should look like. Lifting weights feels so empowering and I feel so strong and I feel so just like athletic, and I want to embrace it all and I want to feel strong and I want to feel powerful, and I'm still a woman and I'm still all the things. So that is my spiel for the day. We're gonna actually go do this workout now and move on because we got a bunch of things to do today since tomorrow we're getting on a plane. Exactly 61 minutes. My arms are jello. Let's go shower. There's some cod in there, but it's mostly my cabbage and the mango avocado salsa because it's so delicious. Wow. I'm healed. You can already smell the chicken. Oh, it smells so good. You know, this is the one beautiful thing about doing what we get to do with the podcast and all that is that like I can make dinner while we record the podcast. I just put a whole chicken in the oven. I'm gonna deal with the carrots at intermission between the regular pod and the Patreon. By the time we're gonna be done recording, dinner's gonna be served, even though it's gonna be served. It's 9:30 right now, so it is past dinner time. Here we are recording next week's episodes because we will be in Seattle, so we won't be able to record. The latte art was lacking today because I couldn't be bothered, but good morning. I have been doing some work. I had to go live with a little campaign this morning, so did that. And I also took out my sourdough from the fridge. I'm going to travel with it. I'm trying to take some sourdough to Seattle so that I can make sourdough for my parents and my family. So I'm gonna put some in this jar. Also, what's happening with this pimple? Where did it come from? I don't know exactly like what workout or if I will get a workout in today. I'm kind of just letting that happen if it happens. Look at this lighting. Makes me want to get back in bed. I wanted to just like before I travel, I always like to then come home to a nicely organized and nicely cleaned apartment. So last night I selected a bunch of different things that I'm thinking of packing. I'm also wanting to wash these sheets and I have another round of laundry to do. And I also have to put away the laundry that I did yesterday. So I'm just gonna be doing some like random home stuff. I have some errands that I'm gonna run. And after we do those errands and after we pack, I'm thinking maybe we'll get a workout in, maybe. Okay, I feel like that's good.